first and foremost, what is going on in New York, in Queens? What is going on? For those of you that are unaware, Javy Baez came out post-game, and his press conference caused quite the stir when he was asked, what's with the thumbs down celebration you guys do? So let's throw it to that. Let's throw it to the Javy Baez post-game interview.
What does the thumbs down celebration after a big hit mean?
Just the booze that we get. You know, we're not machines. We're gonna struggle. You know, we're gonna struggle 7 times out of 10, and you know, it just feels bad when we strike out. When I strike out and I get booed, you know, it doesn't really get to me. But like I want to let them know that when we success, we're gonna do the same thing to know how to let them know how it feels. You know, because if we win together, then we gotta lose together. You know, and the fans are really big part of it. So, in my case, they gotta be better. You know, I play for the fans and I love the fans, but you know, if they're gonna do that, they just putting more pressures on the team and.
Oh no. Oh no. No. If they're gonna boo us, we're gonna boo them right back. Now, this created a firestorm in New York and in all of baseball, the entire baseball world. The Mets, the Daily News comes out with what their headline is going to be. And it says, "Go to hell, fans, Javy Baez." Baez says thumbs down, really a big slap at the Citi Field crowd. Now look, this is a fiasco. Everything in New York right now with the Mets is it's crumbling. It's burning to the ground. Javy Baez comes over. He's a big piece at the trade deadline. And ever since they've gotten him, it's just been a downhill tumble. They are not playing good. So the fans are booing. Now, I don't love fans booing their own team, their own players, but I understand it. They have the right to do that. I do understand that. I personally don't like it. And I also understand, look, if you're Javy Baez and the Mets, have that. Have a little thumbs down thing you say, you do as a team. And, you know, every time somebody does something good, it's a thumbs down. Everybody knows what it's about. What you can't do is go public and tell the entire world that your thumbs down sign is actually a slap at the fans. Oh, you're going to boo us? We're going to boo you. No. No, you can't do that. Just don't say it. Do it, but don't say it. It has caused a fiasco in New York, and it's really bad. Like I said, I don't love booing. I don't love it, but this isn't the answer. And then you have Steve Cohen, who's the owner, chiming in saying, "I miss the days that our biggest controversy was the black jerseys." It constantly seems like Steve Cohen is hopping on Twitter and saying the wrong thing. Maybe, here's an idea, maybe just don't hop on Twitter. Now, I know that's a crazy idea, but just don't say anything. Just let Javy Baez come back the next day and say something. The team comes out with their own statement of sorts. Sandy Alderson, the team president, came out with quite the statement, adding even further fuel to the fire, basically saying, this is not okay. Mets fans are understandably frustrated over the team's recent performance. The players in the organization are equally frustrated, but fans at Citi Field have every right to express their own disappointment. Booing is every fan's right. The Mets will not tolerate any player gesture that is unprofessional in its meaning or is directed in a negative way toward our fans. Oh boy. This guy comes over. He's a huge acquisition. This is a nightmare. Every year, the Mets met, for lack of a better term. And this year seemed to feel a little different. They have a new owner. They're playing good baseball. They're in first place the entire year. But I'll tell you what, they found a way to met. The Mets met. They did it. And it's an absolute firestorm there right now and a fiasco. And Javy Baez is going to have to come out and say something at this point. So look, my takeaway here, I don't love fans booing their own players, but it's New York. I get that it's going to happen. Totally understand that. Don't love that it happens, but they have every right to. They're paying for the ticket to be there. Their favorite team can't win ball games. Their biggest trade deadline acquisition isn't hitting. So I don't love it, but I understand the booing. I also understand that the players don't love it. And you know what? Hey, in the clubhouse, guys, you know how they're all booing us? Let's boo them right back. Let's do a thumbs down. But don't say it publicly. You can't say it publicly. Just keep it in the locker room. Please, for the love of God, just keep it in the locker room. So, fiasco in New York. Thanks for watching. If you love Flippin Bats, swinging 3-0, or just talking ball, join us. Call us at 213-537-9339 with your questions. We have a weekly guest, and we have a lot of fun, so hit that subscribe button.